it's Janet here with remarkablycreated.com. Impromptu, unplanned Facebook Live, but I wanted to get this project out to you so that you can see it as I will be out of town for the next week, checking back in on mom and dad again. We're still trying to assess their needs and their care based on some challenges that they're facing. So, a couple of things. Advent Project Kit, as well as September 4th, I have a catalog launch. My box is decorated for the launch, but I wanted to talk to you about all of the different possibilities and give you some different tips and ideas for this box. I said earlier that there are 10 things that I think are what I call hoard worthy, things that you definitely want to consider ordering on the very first day the catalog goes live, because I think that they're going to be extremely possible. And we do know that many products in the catalog, per the fine print on the back, are while supplies last. This Advent box is definitely one of them. I love this box. It's got so many possibilities. I also love that it does not include a stamp set. It does include some of the different papers. So it has the different papers to decorate the front of the box. It has the numbers, and then it has some self-adhesive die cuts that you can either use if you're going to decorate the box, or these are also great elements for cards and things like that. You've got snowflakes and little flowers, little wreaths and things like that. You've got bows and labels. You've got the numbers 1 through 25 and a few extra. And then you have, again, all these are punched out and ready to go for you. So let's take a look at the box itself. First, I have used other Advent boxes from the big box craft stores, as well as Starbucks used to put out a box every year. And I have to say that this is the most sturdy one that I have yet to use and get my hands on it. I also love that when I was purchasing other ones, like say for instance the one from Starbucks, I had to totally alter it because it had, you know, their graphics and things on it. And then the one that I was getting at the big box store was kind of a crumb cake craft. I love that this one is white. Gives you lots of possibilities if you want to just stamp on the boxes, because it is stampable. It will take ink. But again, very, very sturdy. So each one of these little boxes are 2 inches by 2 inches by 2 inches, which is another positive, because that means when you're working with your designer series paper, you're always going to get nice equal cuts out of that designer series paper. You're not going to have some weird 1 3/4 type measurement or something like that. So again, that's great. And then if you're wanting to add your own little punch out to that, the punch that you're going to want to make sure that you have in your collection, you're going to want to make sure that you have a 1-inch punch. The other neat thing about these boxes is that 2 of the little finger pulls are actually already done for you, okay? I went ahead and used the punch to punch out over here on both sides of mine so that I could actually decorate all 4. I will tell you though that it takes a ton of muscles, and I still was unable to get the whole way through the box. So I just squeezed as tight as I could. Oh, that one went through and it worked. Maybe I just need to do it in front of you guys all the time. But you can already, I don't know if you can see that, but see just how thick that box is, guys, okay? And so you are able to punch the whole way around, and now you're gonna have 4 sides to decorate, which makes that really fun. So right now you could be doing like a back to school countdown, and then flip it around, and now you're going to do your Halloween, flip it around and do your Christmas, flip it around and maybe do family vacation. You know, there's so many possibilities with this box. As I decorated this one, I want to make sure that you guys all put September 4th on your calendars. From 7 a.m. on the 4th until 11 p.m. at night, we are going to hold an all-day virtual launch party right here. Every one of these little boxes will have fun prizes in them. And as I, pick winners, you'll tell me which box it is that you want, and you'll get the little prize that's in it. And I did this kind of as a showcase of some of the new holiday products. We've got our pretty little ribbon. Of course, we've got all our beautiful designer papers, okay? But we've got our pretty little ribbon, our pretty little snowman. You can see more of the ribbons, our fun little felt pieces, our moose punch. I already mentioned our snowman punch. These little elements are from a project kit, a product medley kit, very much like the rose one from the summer. We've got some of our new tiny little punches, our punch that doubles as a pumpkin or an apple, some of our wood elements. Now, some of the tips, if you do want to decorate all 4 sides, this is one of those ones that I'm going to save you a little trouble. As you can see here, I popped up this wooden element. So that means it's an extremely tight fit when I go to turn that around, okay? The other thing is that you want to be careful of is I can't turn this one around because my snowman is too tall. So what I should have done and what I will do is move him down and cut him off. He'll be a little flat, but you want to make sure that all of your elements fit within inside of this if you're going to be turning them around. And then, so just for fun, let's just pull some of these elements so you can kind of get a visual on what it might look like if you were going to decorate it. Like say, for instance, I've got some Halloween papers here. We don't have them for the whole box, but there's lots of fun ones, and you will see a fully decorated one for Halloween, but you can just kind of start to see those elements there. Let's take this box out, and we'll just move it over for right now. But you can kind of see where you can have some fun there with your Halloween, and you could do a Halloween box. I know that there's a lot of people that love Halloween, and it's a major holiday. We have a friend that throws a huge bash every year. So you're going to have Halloween. Let me show you another fun option. We've got either family members or young moms that may be counting down the arrival of a sweet new little one. So I just went ahead and pulled some of our fun pink papers just to show you how easily you could do a little countdown to the arrival of that sweet little bundle of joy. And I just pulled kind of an assortment. Of course, you could do the same thing for a sweet little baby boy. If it's twins, you could alternate. You know, you can also use fun stuff for a wedding. So one of the things that I had thought about, I originally thought when I saw this box that I was going to use a little Velcro dot and Velcro these on. Well, the more I thought about that idea, the more I realized that while it sounded good in theory, I would always have to have extra dots for the piece of paper that's going on it, if that makes sense. And so that was going to start to get cost prohibitive. So I didn't think that was a great idea. So what I have found is that if you are not, like these come out really, really easy. You're not really bumping this paper or anything like that. They do pull out really easily. And so what I found is that you can actually just use very little adhesive. Let me put that up here in the camera. And you can easily get these off. If that paper tears a little bit, that's okay. Guess what? It's going to be hidden by the next one. So you can easily repurpose them as long as you don't go over the top with your adhesive. I simply used our snail adhesive because, again, I'm sure that for me and my business, 4 sides is not going to be enough. I'm going to want a lot more than 4 sides. And so, again, just going gentle. In addition, you could also just use 4 little glue dots because that makes it easy to pull those up and off of there. So, again, this is one of those products that I think is going to be extremely hot, hot, hot. And it's on my list of top 10 hoard-worthy products. So I wanted you to see that here, even though, again, it was an unplanned video, but we still have our planned video for tonight, guys. It's still a date so that you can go ahead and check out some fun snowmen tonight. I'll give you a little sneak peek preview of that video yet tonight before I leave town early in the morning. So have fun with your Advent boxes. Start dreaming about how you want to decorate them and what you want to put on them. And of course, you'll be seeing lots of finished samples from me. And then of course, remember to bookmark September 4th so that you can drop by and hopefully win one of the prizes that I have tucked inside of these 25 boxes, and those will all be revealed throughout the day on September 4th. So thanks, guys. Have an awesome afternoon.